is cooking time. Do you know what is non-self? Non-self is what? What did the Buddha say about not self? No self. What is the meaning? And how you know it's non-self? How do you know what the Buddha mean by non-self? Who can tell me non-self is what? If you can experience non-self, then you have experienced non-suffering. Then what is the meaning of non-self? Everyone know anicca, dukkha, anatta, anatta, non-self, non-self. But what is that non-self? Actually, what is non-self? How to know non-self? Who can really know non-self? Who can really experience non-self? You ask every meditator in the world today, all right? They will tell you non-self means everything is non-self. But what the Buddha actually is trying to tell us about non-self? How to really confirm there is no self? How to really confirm there's no self? So everybody thinks they know, oh, no self, anicca, no permanent, everything, and then it's no self. So everybody think they already know what is no self. Then what is no self? Today is also second time catching vegetable. We need food every day, right? So without food, we die. So we have to maintain this body while we are in existence until the last day, when the karma take over. So what is non-self? Today I just want to talk about non-self. Since I'm cutting vegetable, I'd like you all to answer for yourself what is non-self. If you are only superficially thinking, using your thinking, you know, oh, non-self is because like that, because if I want this, I cannot get that. I want the pain to go away, the pain still stay there. When I'm sick, I don't want to be sick, but still sick. Then that is non-self. That is only superficial level, not really penetrative, not able to make you attain. That type of belief non-self is not real. That's why the Buddha wants us to practice satipatthana until you experience the third noble truth, non-self. That is real non-self. By listening to Dhamma and saying that, oh, this is not self, this is like that, that is still superficial. That means you really have not experienced, really has not really know what is non-self. Non-self has to be experienced through satipatthana, where you experience the noble truth. One who experienced the noble truth only are the one who really knows what is non-self. If you are only thinking about, oh, I get old and I go sick and I die, so I cannot live here forever, and in this way you believe this, you already know non-self, that is still not correct. So everyone who are teaching and telling us that, oh, like that is correct, is still okay but not correct. The real meaning must come from the Buddha teaching, Satipatthana meditation. When you meditate until your mind become free from all these 5 aggregates. The 5 aggregates is the cause of self. The 5 aggregates is the cause of one to believe there is self. You have a body, you believe there is a self. You got feeling, you believe there is a self. You are thinking and you believe there is a self. There is everything that you see, you hear from the 6th sense door, you believe it is. You see there's a self. And what you remember in the conscious, you believe it is you who remember. Self, there's a self that remember. So these are called the 5 aggregates: body, feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. These 5 aggregates will not be seen by any person who do not practice Satipatthana. People who do not practice Satipatthana will not see these 5 aggregates. They will not understand these 5 aggregates are born together with you in every birth. These 5 aggregates are what the Buddha called house builder. House builder. House builder is the 5 aggregates. So nobody can see these aggregates because every one of us in existence thinks that the 5 aggregate is 我, I, you, me. So everybody thinks the 5 aggregates is self. So if anyone out there, even you have been listening to Dhamma for a long time, and you think you already know what is non-self by listening to Dhamma, still you do not know what is non-self. Why? Because if you really already know what is non-self, you will attain the first path, Magga Phala. But you see, if now you go out and you talk to all your friends and they tell you, oh, non-self, all the Buddhist friends, then you'll say, yeah, non-self. Yeah, it is only Dhamma. Now it's only Dhamma, you're only listening. So you only believe. But when you sit Vipassana or Satipatthana meditation until you experience the cessation of consciousness, meaning the cessation of self, the cessation of the 5 aggregates, then only that is the real moment that you experience non-self. Other than that, listening to Dhamma and listening to any lecture telling you this and that, anicca, dukkha, anatta, it's like this and like that, is only superficially. Superficially, you just make believe that there's non-self. That's why the Dhamma is quite very tough for people who never practice, and they can never know what is non-self. By reading books, by thinking, you only know non-self superficially, and that's why there's no attainment. Even though you know Even though you can tell everybody, oh, I know it's anicca, dukkha, anatta, I know. Why not yet attain? It's because you have not really experienced it from the practice. Mental purification, they call it. Mental purification is to see what is non-self, and they are the 5 aggregates. The body, the feelings. Body is non-self, feelings is not self. What you see, what you hear, what you think, what you touch, what you feel is all non-self. They are not permanent, so they are called non-self. What you're thinking, you have been thinking every day, yesterday, today, last year, 10 years ago, you have been thinking all the time. Never stop thinking until now. And that thinking doesn't bring you to any better, right? Doesn't bring you to become a better person or reach Nibbana already. You are still suffering with all these khandhas, 5 aggregates. These 5 aggregates actually comes together when you are born. They are packaged like offering. When you buy something, they offer you. So in every birth, you have these 5 aggregates. These 5 aggregates is the most important one that you must be able to see from your meditation, vipassana. And from that 5 aggregates, you are able to detach it in that experience by practicing sati, focusing on your breath continuously, diligently, until one day you are successful to eliminate the thinking, the consciousness, the thinking part of your brain. Everything stop to think, and after that it is cut. Just like the tree, you got to take the root away. You take the leaf away, no use. You take the trunk away, the tree still can grow because got the root. So you must dig from the root, cut the root away like that, throw away the root. Then you will understand what is non-self. If you are not able to uproot from the meditation, you still have self. So that's why the Buddha say, you must practice in this life. Practice your meditation diligently, vipassana, rising, falling, alright? Until you see the 5 aggregate, you see the non-self. What is that? They are the body, the feelings. They come and go. Pain come and go. Happy and sad come and go. And you are always at upekkha. From the training, we learn to be upekkha from the practice of meditation. The teacher tells us to be upekkha. We try to be upekkha always. We try and try. Rising, falling, we keep on sitting, then thinking come, bodily pain come, we know, and we come back, upekkha, right? Go back to rising, falling. By being consistently able to come back to your rising, falling, irregular of what comes up in the mind. Whatever comes up, good one comes up, bad one comes, also you don't care. You just keep on upekkha. Know the object and come back. This object that comes and go, they are the working of the 5 aggregates. The working of the 5 aggregates. The 5 aggregates keep on coming in the form of feelings, thinking, remembering, sense door, and your physical body that you own, that you have now. This physical body will go old and you will die, and if you do not experience Magapala in this life, you will still have to be born in another existence with another body. And that body that you have, the new body, will be poorer quality than the human body. Poorer quality than now. Unless you try to save yourself by following the Dhamma, the Buddha teaching. You can temporarily save yourself from from having poor quality body by first doing dana. Do dana first. Dana, so that when you are born, suppose you do not reach Nibbana, you are born with a condition where you have food to eat, and if you are born as a human, you will be born with a prettier body, nice body. And if you want to go to the heavenly realm, if you do not meditate, the Buddha teach you to tell you to keep your 5 precepts first. 5 precepts will temporarily protect you from going down to hell. So you keep your 5 precepts temporarily. So when you die, at least you don't have to go to hell for that life. If not, if you do not keep precept, when you die, you go to hell. And when you go to hell, you don't know who are you in this life. You never remember who are you. Your wife, your husband, your son, your children, you don't know who are they. You cannot remember. So everything here is temporary. Just like a dream. Just like a dream. At night when you sleep, remember, your wife's name is Miss Tan or Miss Lim or Miss what. When you sleep, you forget her. You don't know who is your wife also. See? No need to die yet. You also forget already when you sleep. And when you sleep, maybe you dream about your family. Your family was not the woman that you live today. Somebody else in the dream. You see? You don't need to die. You already cannot remember already. So, very dangerous if you don't practice Vipassana meditation. Don't practice Samatha. My teacher always tells, don't practice Samatha. Don't worry, you won't go to hell. If I teach you like that, you don't go to hell. You practice Vipassana. Because Vipassana is enough. The vehicle is enough to take you to Nibbana. It can even take you to the heavenly plane already. So remember, today's topic I'm talking about is no self. No self, you must really practice and experience it in your Vipassana meditation. If you now listen to all the Dhamma or read all the Dhamma, say Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, that's already no self, and you thinking that you already say, I know what is no self. No, that's not right. You still have self. You have not destroyed the self yet. You only think. Because when you are thinking, you are using the 5 aggregate. You're using the 5 aggregate, which is already self. I know it's very hard to understand, right? That's why you must attain Sotapanna, at least in this life. The teaching of the Buddha is not to teach you all to know what is Dhamma only. The teaching of the Buddha wants every one of you to attain in this life. Not saying that, oh, just listen and know what is the Buddha talking about. Knowing no use. You just know only. But when the condition is not right, you forget everything also. So that's why the Buddha, when he become enlightened, he stayed for the 45 years He stay back 45 years. Why he stay back 45 years? To tell you, to let you all know about his teaching, right? Yes? Wrong. To let you know you must escape now. You must escape now. Vincent Wong, welcome. Hazel, welcome. Si Teck An, welcome. Liu China, Siti An, welcome. So, the Buddha 45 years staying after enlightenment is to make those who can attain quickly escape. Means attainment is very important. The Buddha is not here just to tell you to remember his teaching. He tell you to practice and experience now in this life. And what is that experience? That experience is to experience cessation of 5 aggregates. Many people are not, many monks and many teachers are not emphasizing on the 5 aggregates. They only talk about non-self, thinking that that is enough for every listener, in which actually they have not even penetrated 10% of the real teaching of the Buddha, not even 5%, even though you know the whole sutta. If you have not experienced cessation of consciousness, the Four Noble Truth, called Jitbyeto, dukkha, the cause of dukkha, the way leading to the end of dukkha, the way leading to the end of suffering. If you have not experienced it yet, you have not realized what is no-self. And when you have not realized really from the practice non-self, even if you say I know what is non-self, you still don't know what is non-self, because after that you still have to take another body. When you die immediately, you have to go and take another body. This time no more human. Majority of us who has not attained Maggaphala will be born in the 4 woeful realm, no more human. Very few will become human again, and also very few will go up to the heavenly realm. That's why the Buddha teaching comes in now. It becomes very helpful. So to temporarily, if you follow correctly the teaching and with the instruction, will temporarily help you to escape hell for this life. Meaning to say, you, after following the Buddha teaching carefully, even you struggle meditation, you not yet attainment, it will help you that if you die from this life, you will temporarily escape hell. For that life, for this life only. Next life, no guarantee already. Because next life, when you are in heaven, maybe you are nasty there. You enjoy like mad, happy, so happy. You enjoy in the heaven world. After human, because you follow the teaching, it brings you up there. You do a lot of good when you are human because you follow the Buddha already. So you keep precept and you are born in heaven. But you forget after that. You forget. Because why you can forget? Because when you go up to the heaven, it's too nice. Heaven is too beautiful. Just like you go to tour. You go to tour, enjoy until you forget to eat. Very strange indeed. People will forget very easily. When they have a very good day, they forget the bad day. So when you are up in heaven, every day pass very fast for you because it's very enjoyable. Why? You don't have to grow old. In heaven, you're always young. You don't see funeral, you don't see graveyard, you don't see toilet, you don't see people die because in heavenly realm, according to the sutta, when you die, you melt away, melt like ice. Not like human world, you become smelly, bloated, become very smelly, then worms will go and eat you. But in heaven world, there's no such scenery there for you to see. Bad scenery. You'll be young forever, you don't go old. You don't grow old. So you won't see suffering. But when you die there, you will go down to hell also. Now you can even go to hell immediately. After heavenly world, you can just drop down straight to hell, like coconut. From the tree drop down to the floor. No middle way. Nothing to stop. You just like a coconut, fall down, boom, straight to hell also. So in this life, that's why you practice. Important to practice vipassana. Alright? Not samatha, I tell you honestly. Then to experience cessation of namarupa, cessation of consciousness. Because you know, every day you are thinking. Can you stop thinking? You cannot stop thinking. You quarrel, also you need to think. You quarrel, also you need to think. You do everything, you got to think. You are happy, you also have to think. When you are sad, you also have to think. So thinking is the problem. Thinking, endless thinking is suffering. Not able to stop thinking is suffering. When you think you die already, you stop thinking. Not true. When you die, immediately you take another body and you start thinking again. Suffering start with the body, new body, and your thinking start again. You cannot end thinking. Many people think that, oh, if I die already, I stop thinking already. Not true. The Buddha say, immediate death, immediate birth. Immediate death, immediate birth, and you will have a new body. And you forget this body, and you cannot remember that you were a human in this life. You cannot remember anymore. So that's why it's very important to struggle, practice with correct instruction and attain in this life. Many people take it easy, relax, pang leng leng bo kia si Many people, even the Buddhists, many, and then some even give up meditation because why? Because they practice not correct. The practice instruction, even though they follow the sutta, but a lot of things in the meditation when you're practicing cannot be written into words, cannot be put into words. A lot of instruction cannot be put into words. They can only give you the basic one. Rising, falling, that's the basic one. But when you're rising and falling, you encounter a lot of hindrances, problems arise, which everyone will have different type of hindrances and problem. Not written in the sutta. Cannot write in the sutta because why? It's impossible to write everything in the sutta. So that is why you have to continue following your teacher, who can keep on teaching you, and only then you will experience progress. If not, even though you listen to all the instruction that tells you superficially, when there's pain, just know the pain. If there's too pain, you just stand up and walk. That instruction is too plain, not very helpful, because that way of practice, in the end, the meditator will also give up. You need to really see what's the problem. Mind state, they call it mind state. You must know your mind state. You must know your state of mind, and you must know how to detach. So all in all, everyone who wants to practice meditation and attain in this life must have a good teacher to keep on telling you to practice. Someone that can motivate you to practice. someone that can keep telling you urgent, remind you the danger of four woeful realm. After you die, if you do not attain Maggaphala, or you break a precept, you will be born in a four woeful realm. And when you are there, it will be a long time before you can be born again as human or in the heaven world. So in this life, you must not be playing the fool. You must not be pang ling ling. You must not pang ling ling, because 45 years the Buddha never pang ling ling. In the time when the Buddha was existing, every day many beings are liberated. Liberated means no more going to hell. They are all safe. The Buddha 45 years is to save in that time everybody there. And now our time, we are still human now, and we are so lucky that we are able to hear the Buddha, we are able to know who is the Buddha, and we are able to hear his teaching, and we are now living in the sasana of the Buddha. Meaning, sasana means what? Sasana means the echo. You can hear the echo of the teaching. And now it's still not enough already, because the echo, many echo, even though it is the echo of the Buddha, many are teaching not correctly already. And many Buddhists also not practicing correctly already. There are so many types of Buddhists, and many are using only the name of the Buddha, but not really practicing accordingly to the way that can lead you to enlightenment. So today, every one of you don't think that you have heard a lot. You have go to do a lot of dana already. You have go and keep your retreat ready. Most important is, have you attained? Do you believe you can attain? Your heart must be tuned. You must know that there is attainment in this existence, because the Buddha say already, if you follow the Eight Noble Path, you will experience the Four Noble Truths. That means you will become Arya. To become Arya, you have to really have the guts and the determination and the confidence and patience to continue practice and to experience in your practice knowing the mind state. You must know, like driving a car, you go here, go there, you must know where you go. Vipassana also the same. You must know where is your mind state. Your mind is calm, or you're not watching the rising falling. Your rising falling is not well developed. You can know. You only think you know rising falling. You think rising falling, but a lot of meditators they say rising falling. They only say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Maybe another 20 minutes they forget to say. They are wondering, thinking. The 5 aggregates already tangkap. The 5 aggregate already catch you already, make you go into the dream state. The 5 aggregates are very clever. You want to meditate, it will take you away. It will keep on pulling you away, like magnet, north and south. You want to attract the north, south. You put near like that, like that. So you always want to struggle, and in order to really want to attain, you must have the wish. You cannot say cannot lah, cannot already lah. I hear many Buddhists say like that, cannot already lah, already the time passed already lah. Meditating, don't know real or not. And then you compare, oh, that fella who, Mr. Lim or Mr. Jean or Mr. Tan, meditate so many years, still nothing. So you take other people to compare, somebody that you know, oh, he not yet attained, why he already meditate so long, I only just want to start, so I think cannot lah. If you have this mindset, sure cannot already, because you believe already. So the first Panchabala, Panchabala is what? The first Panchabala means you believe already. Faith is the first Panchabala. The 5 power. The Buddha say these are the enlightenment factor. One of the enlightenment factor, you need this 5 power: faith, energy, concentration, mindfulness, panya. And this panya, wisdom, must start with vipassana. There are people that tells you to go for samatha, to go for jhana, but they are right and they are wrong. Because when you go samatha and practice until you get jhana, right? Then what is jhana? Jhana is just one conscious. There's no thinking. There's only happiness. Happy only. And that happy will end. Will end also, cannot last forever. If you practice samatha and go to jhana and come out from jhana, you will be attacked by the 5 aggregates. You will be attacked. But if you practice vipassana and you attain maggapala, and you come to jhana, return and come back to jhana, this time the jhana is not attacked by the 5 aggregate, because the 5 aggregate cannot attack anymore. Because when you attain maggapala, you kill the 5 aggregate and you come back, you attain. When you come back, you enter jhana. The difference is here. Even though monks are telling you that you have to strive for, and the sutta are telling you this, do you think it's, well, if the sutta say, then it's correct, right? Right? But Kalama Sutta say, don't believe, because even it's written in the sutta. You have to experience it yourself. That's why in the time of the Buddha, everyone is practicing. No one is reading. Where got book to read? Where got Buddha will sit there 24 hours go and tell you like lecture, like you look at life here. Every time you look at life, new monk will tell you this, that monk will tell you this. Where got like that? In the time of the Buddha give instruction to one only, very short moment, they tell you like that. And in the time, those who practice are all good karma already. They already practiced in the previous life, and they are born together in the time of the Buddha. They just very obedient one. They not like us here now, very clever. Thật sẽ gạo gạo cái thảo, chai thảo. Thật sẽ sao gạo bên chai thảo. Too many questions, too many ideas. They cannot follow the most simplest instruction anymore, because they read a lot, they study a lot, they got a lot of idea, views. So more view, more trouble. If you tell the fella, just rising, falling, when the pain come, you know there's a pain. When you just know and come back. Meditation instruction, give them basic one. They cannot take it. After some time, they say, what happened like that, like this, like that, some more. They don't follow like this, like that. Just come back lah. Come back to your rising and falling. They cannot follow the basic instruction, because today we already live too far away from the time of the Buddha already, and still there is attainment, but very few can attain now, because there are so many books to read. By reading this book, I think you already had enough headache already. After finishing, you don't know what is what to do also, you also don't know. You go to this monk, that monk tell you like that. You go to that monk, also the monk tell you like this. Seems to be almost the same, but not the same. So it's so dangerous now. Even though you think that there are so many books, so many monks now, why very few attainment? Why? Because many practice not correct already. They practice without panya. They practice without knowing what is panya. They don't know what is panya. They only say samadhi, develop panya. Then what is panya? They say seeing anicca dukkha is panya. That is only a little bit. That's only little bit. That is not all. Seeing dukkha, anicca, dukkha, anatta is not everything. You need to see the five aggregates. The five aggregates, the Buddha explained it very clear. House builder. What is the house builder? These five aggregates are the one that comes with you, come to stay with you every birth. If you go to hell, the five aggregates is with you. You become animal, the five aggregates with you. Like buying xăng 頭尾頭生，福建人講生就係你出事嘅時陣時，即係過嚟我換對條路啊。The five aggregates 對條路 forever, as long as you not yet escape, attain Magapala, the five aggregates will be following you. But when you attain the first state of Sotapanna, the five aggregate is weakened. You know what is weakened? 你談到蘇達班頭一級嘅先前嘅時，伊個五運無減，伊力減去，特別個有地個，特別個無力了。所以見節人會拍到即個五運色受想行識，即色受想行識，如果是無謝神，無謝vipassana神，你未拍到嘢。If you do not really understand and practice vipassana, you will not be able to destroy the five aggregates. The five aggregates come to you in every life. When you are born in hell, you have the five aggregates in that hell body. If you become an animal, the five aggregate will be in the animal body. When you become human, the five aggregate is now with you. Alright? So that's why the Buddha teaching, the only teaching that can let you see the five aggregate if you practice carefully. If you practice carefully, you will be able to see the five aggregate with wisdom. Wisdom comes from not attached. Wisdom comes from not attached to anything in the mind state or in the physical state. When you do vipassana, when there's pain, that is the aggregate. When you are thinking, that is the aggregate. There is the aggregate. When you remember yesterday or last year or last month, that is the aggregate. When you remember from the sense door something that you eat or something that you heard, something that you have heard that you don't like, or something that you have smelled you don't like, or something that you have seen you don't like, from the sense door, perception. Body, feeling, perception, anything from the perception that makes you remember, that is the aggregates, right? So you must know what is aggregates. If you do not know aggregates, you'll be hitting around the bush. You'll be going merry-go-round in your practice, and you will never know what is Nibbana, and you will never attain, because if you cannot see the five aggregates in your practice, if you go to jhana, you won't be able to see the five aggregates. You must practice vipassana with jhana and samadhi. This kind of jhana and samadhi is different from samatha jhana. Yeah, if I tell like that, many monks will laugh. Ha ha ha, they think like that, they laugh, but it's true. The jhana and the samadhi derived from vipassana is touch and go. It's not attached. You don't attach, you don't get absorption, right? You attach, you get absorption. Just like the ink, you put a drop onto clear water. The ink will spread and all the water become ink color, blue color. Vipassana no. Vipassana don't want to attach. When you do not attach, you are able to practice detachment. That effort of practicing to detach is a kind of energy, a kind of powerful energy, just like a rocket. Keep on going up, pushing up. Is keep on pushing you up, not to stop. Samatha, you got stuck. Vipassana, you cannot get stuck. You have to keep on running until Nibbana. I was telling last live, I was talking about passing the baton. Vipassana is like the game, you know, the game passing the baton. Forerunner. They will be one will be in the beginning, at the quarter of the field, 1/3 of the field there will be one runner, your team. At the middle of the field there's one more of your team. At the another quarter of the field there'll be one of you. You'll be carrying a stick, you know, run, and then you pass it to your team. Your team touch the baton and you run. You never stop, right or not? Touch and go. So until who win? Until you challenge with another another group of 4 team. So you'll be running, passing the baton. So Vipassana is like that. You run, you touch and go. You don't go and kepochi one. You don't go and stuck anywhere. Just like you drive a car, you want to go to Singapore. You don't want to stop over. From Penang want to go to Singapore, you don't want to stop here, stop there. Then maybe 8 hours can reach. You take 16 hours to reach Singapore. That is what happened to Samatha. You stop, keep on stop. Vipassana, no stop. So now, all the people there are talking about jhana, making the meditator, those newcomer, wow, so fantasy. Wow, what is jhana? So nice. Make them imagine, wow, so beautiful, until everyone start to dream, like daydreaming. And they, of course, since they are monk, they tell you, then you believe them, right? Not because they are monk, right? Then sure they are right not, but still many are wrong, not because they purposely, because they don't really experience it themselves. They have not attained it, Maggaphala themselves. They have not, like the Buddha said, ehi pasiko, experience it yourself. They only read and hear from someone talking to them. And they say that the sutta is correct. No doubt the sutta is correct. Kalama Sutta is also sutta, right? The only sutta that now I always fall back and decide whether the Dhamma is correct or not is only Kalama Sutta. Kalama Sutta is based on practical, not based on reading only. It is based on reading and practical together become one. But if anyone that only go on sutta and their practical are not completed yet, they will never know. So they will be teaching jhana must have jhana. I know must have jhana. Vipassana have jhana. I have been repeatedly telling many people Vipassana got jhana already, but this jhana they are different from the jhana from samatha. Samatha you got stuck like driving a car. Samatha is also the driving a car. Vipassana also is driving a car. But samatha is that you drive from Penang to go to Singapore, you stop over maybe the rest house. You can stop and go and enjoy your makan. But Vipassana, they don't stop. They just continue driving. When they continue driving, they see dukkha, right? Because very stressful right now. They stress, but they reach Nibbana. This samatha fellow who stopped the car, they enjoy, they say no dukkha, got sukha. So the Four Noble Truths say dukkha. The first truth is dukkha. Vipassana, when you practice, oh dukkha, yeah. You ask any Vipassana meditator, is Vipassana meditation very enjoyable? They say no, not enjoyable. But you ask a Samatha meditator, they say, when you come to jhana, you enjoy, you rest first. See, just like two-person driving car. One is Samatha car, one is Vipassana car. From Penang drive to Singapore. So Samatha fellow will always like to stop over, yam cha. Stop at the rest house, yam cha. Vipassana say, no, we straight go. So who arrive faster? Finally, Vipassana arrive faster, because Vipassana is what exactly taught by the Buddha, the Four Noble Truths, dukkha. Then you find that the cause, what is the cause? The cause of what? The five aggregates. When you meditate, feelings is aggregates, body is aggregates. All the door is aggregates, sense door, the sixth sense door. Then you come to thinking is aggregates. Then you remember, is all aggregates. These five aggregates, they coordinate with each other, working like a team to delude you from the practice. So when you start to practice Vipassana, you have a lot of this problem, there ache, there pain, after that thinking here, thinking there. So you follow the instruction, the basic instruction, rising, falling, come back, upeka, keep on coming back, struggling to come back, dukkha. So the first truth is dukkha. So Vipassana, you experience dukkha. Samatha, no, you must go for jhana and enjoy that. They talk about sukha first. You see, people who doesn't experience Maggaphala, those who read a lot, even though they are in robes, they will tell you sukha, dukkha, samatha, jhana first. So now, there's no way we can stop the teaching from going the wrong way. So today, Vipassana and Samatha will be separate. No doubt it's the same teaching. When I say separate means I am positive, sure that Vipassana will reach Nibbana first. Samatha will stop. Go here, stop over. Go here, stop over. Go here, stop over. Vipassana, no, keep on driving to Singapore straight. Nibbana. Also they experience dukkha. Then when the more you experience, the more practical, the more knowledge, right? The more you experience, the more you have knowledge, right? So panya. So you don't go and rest everything you don't want to know. You know and don't want to know. Samatha, they don't want to know anything. What is aggregates, what also we don't know. Don't want to know. But Vipassana, you know and let go. The difference is like that. One is you know and let it go and come back and upeka. Samatha is you don't want to know. You just go until you find you are at the maximum, you stop. That means you not yet reach Nibbana, you stop already. You go to jhana and you stop. I already explained in my okay, I read someone writing here. Teacher, there is one more subject that people seldom discuss, which is feeling of pityness of other, and they thought they are meditating on metta. Yeah. All this thinking, this is also thinking. These people who think that they are feeling pity for others, that is metta. That is not metta. That is thinking only. Metta has to be practiced. Has to be practiced with doing. You cannot just sit down and say pity you only, kiss and you only, or like that. Then you say metta. No. Actually, a lot of this metta, karuna, mudita, upeka, this practice way has to be directly involved. You have to be actively involved in doing something. That is real metta. Not that sitting in the house, there sleeping in a bed, say, oh, I saw the movie there, or I saw the news, oh, the guy like that, so pity, may you be well and happy. Cannot work. Then next one I say which, and then I read some more. Which I know that is wrong, and Mahayana teacher all teaches that way. Doesn't matter how they teach. Important now you follow the Theravada now. Don't worry too much about them also. If you talk about them, then they don't like people, because they think we are biased. Up to them lah. If they don't want lah. We don't go and care about them lah. They want. They don't want. So important now is for every one of us in the Theravada, is to practice now and attain. Not practice just for fun. Just practice superficially. You must be, number one, your mindset. Just now I told you already. You must believe that you can attain, because the Buddha say yes. The Buddha say you can attain because of the Eight Noble Path. The Buddha say like that, if there's Eight Noble Path, there is Arya. So now you know what's Eight Noble Path, so you practice and you don't be too clever and say cannot lah. And a lot went into self-pityness. Don't pity yourself, because if you want to pity yourself, you are lazy to meditate. Pity is daydreaming. Don't pity yourself. Follow the Buddha teaching. And then now you know that there are so many teachers out there and many still practice and cannot attain. Then you must check and see what happened. I cannot attain so long. My samadhi also, I don't know what's all samadhi also cannot. So you must check and see what happened. Something must be wrong with your practice, that's all. The instruction that was given to you are not quite accurate. Not say that the monk or the teacher purposely not teach you. It's not that they purposely. They overlook some point, the important point. Why they can overlook is because many not yet attain. So they don't know. They only follow the book. So we cannot blame them also. That's why every one of you must have, they call it good karma. In your other life, you always want people to have the best, to be very clever. So you always teach people the right way. So today, vipaka means your karma brings you to the correct teaching. But the correct teaching, now you must have the correct instruction from correct teacher. Just like there are many doctors out there. Not all the doctor can treat you, right? Not true or not? Some can treat some patient but cannot treat you. So you must go to the right doctor that suitable for you. In the Buddha teaching, this kind of doctor, that means the person that teach you, are very rare, very hard to find. So if you can recognize who is he, then you hang on with him and continue practicing what he teach you. You must practice and understand what he teach you. If not, you cannot experience what is the five aggregates. You cannot see the five aggregates. When you cannot see the five aggregates, you cannot see no self. And when you cannot see this, means you got no panya. You practice without panya. If you practice and can see the five aggregates, that means your panya is already developed. If you can see the five aggregates clearly in your meditation, you are potential for enlightenment, sotapanna. Right? You are potential for enlightenment. And if you do not attain in this life, the Buddha say, don't worry. The Buddha explain, not I explain. The Buddha say, you practice very hard, follow this way that the teacher tell you to do. You practice, you can see the five aggregate, but still not attain, don't worry. Because the Buddha say in the sutta before, many who practice very hard, in their existence they never attain, but they attain when they are about to die. When they are about to die, they attain. Some attain when they immediately die. Now they die, immediate attain. Because why? The power of Satipatthana is cannot be imagined by any one of you. So that's why Bhante Suvano say, the Buddha say what, you know, your practice is not wasted. Don't think today you meditate, today you meditate today, oh, I know that today my meditation, I did not sit and I cannot become so calm, you know, a lot of dukkha. So you think today no good. Don't think like that. Today is good. Today is good because you face so many dukkha. Now you face so many dukkha, now you can tell people, oh, dukkha, why so many dukkha? Yeah, the Four Noble Truths already tell you dukkha already. So sometimes you experience your meditation very bad. You try to sit and try, cannot. It's because you are experiencing dukkha, the First Noble Truth. If last time without meditating, you don't even meditate before. Last time, remember not when before any one of you who knows how to meditate, the first time when someone asks you to meditate, you said nothing. Don't know what is that? Nothing. Close your eyes, sit cross-legged, rising, falling, nothing. You keep on telling people nothing. Now today you see so many things, right? Not you say, wow, the mind so noisy. Now you start to talk different, right? Not so you already experience and develop already. Your knowledge already developed. Now you meditate. Today very good. Today got samadhi. Tomorrow no samadhi. Then you complain, oh, why so dukkha? The Four Noble Truths say what? Dukkha. Birth is dukkha. Body, mind and body is dukkha. So when you experience dukkha, you jump like monkey. You have to be happy. Oh, dukkha, really dukkha. I try to see what happened. Wow, so hard. Cannot. Don't want to rising, falling. Never mind, try some more. Never mind, my teacher said try. I must try. It's dukkha. Then stay. Stay with dukkha. Then after that, you find your mind. It's just like a cup of water. A cup of water, you shake, ripple. Now you put the hands quiet. Then gradually, the mind also become quiet. Now you can from dukkha you can now meditate already. You see anicca, from dukkha you can see anicca also. If you, what the Buddha say, diligent, don't give up, be patient. So you have to, when you encounter dukkha, you must try to be patient. The 10 paramita the Buddha teach, everything the Buddha teach. You don't have to know every of the sutta. You just have to know how to practice your meditation. All the sutta is inside the meditation already. All the books, everything that you read are all in the meditation. Just sati, focus on your breath, and whatever comes to the mind, you know, detach, come back, rising, falling, upekha. Remember this step. Let me read. Mutu, welcome Mutu. Then Thai words one. Thai words are welcome. I don't know what's the name. Okay, I read your yaps, accepting what I have now, be it white or black. I just watch and not get entangled. Yes, that's the way. That's the way. You have to just not entangle in the mind or entangle from outside. Anything that you want that can cause you suffering, you slowly detach. Anything from the mind is causing you suffering, you detach. And that's why the Buddha said entangle in, entangle out in the sutta, in the Visuddhimagga. The Buddha explained all this important point. Entangle in, entangle out means confused. Everything is confused from the outside, cause you suffering, dukkha. Everything inside is also confused, causing you dukkha, sickness, aging, and death. Everything that you own are not permanent. You have to work and pay for it. By the time that you buy a car or you buy a house, after you own the house, you got to do maintenance. Here leaking, there got stuck here, stuck there. Here crack, the tiles crack here, crack there. And then if you own a car, after a few years, here Rosa, there Rosa, here breakdown, there breakdown, you make money, the repair now, every time you repair is $700, $1,000. You find that you are restless. Life is so suffering. So that's why the monk like to say, don't want anything. Everything don't want. Everything don't want also suffering. Everything you don't want also you also suffer. Everything you want you also suffer. So the Buddha say middle way. Middle way. Middle way. So the Buddha teaching has to be evaluated carefully. Not say you don't want everything, don't want, and then go and become a monk also. Good lah, if you want to become a monk, it's not say no good. Because number one, you have more time to practice. Right? You see there are so many monks now, right? Not. They have all the time to practice. You see there are good monks also, there are bad monks also who are not practicing. You know, right? Every one of you. Right? You stay in a big temple, you have a lot of responsibility, right? Maintenance, so you got to have a lot of ceremony, right? Not to collect fund, right? Ceremony here, ceremony there. In the time of the Buddha, where got ceremony? All stay in kuti, so there's nothing to maintain in the kuti only. If there's a leak, just put something to cover up, so it's very economical. But now your monastery so big, monk also headache, right? Not just like Achancha say, I have thousands of monks. At that time, he said, good one, not even 10. Good one, you know. You can know already. This great teacher already say very clear in his book. He wrote down already. You can read and see Achancha. So now, every one of us must know what is the middle way now. Middle way means you practice. If you practice in the house and you practice in the temple, you become monk, board with robes. You close your eye, everything become the same, right? Not. If suppose now you become a monk, you close your eye, you are still mutu, right? Mutu. You are sitting there, you are still mutu. You wear on the robes, you close your eye, you are still mutu, right? You still have to go through all the anicca, dukkha, anatta, all the Four Noble Truth, right? So now, what is the difference now? One has more time, one got less time. That's all right. So those who got less time, but no, those who has less time but know how to adjust the time to make the best out of the little time, that is smart lah. And then those who have made a lot of time and never use it fully, properly, also become no time, same. So the middle way, that's why the Buddha put middle way for every one of you. Practice whenever you are free. When there is dukkha, know that there is dukkha, because the First Noble Truth is about dukkha. Accept dukkha and be happy with dukkha, and practice now. Since you all know who is the Buddha, what is the Four Noble Truth, Eight Noble Path, Four Noble Truth, and you know the middle way, and you have teacher to teach you. Now it's only to practice correctly. So the correct way of practice is, everybody got a body. You don't have to invest in any money into anything. Not like business, you got to invest into this, invest into that. But now you have your body. Everyone, the body are the same, but only the shape different, the face look different, a little bit different. That's all. The voice different, but when they close the eye, all the same. They have mental suffering, they have body pain, all the same. We are all the same. Don't care you are rich or poor. Same. Don't care you are in the temple or you are in a house. You close your eye, you're the same. You can fly to America, you close the eye, you are still same. You stay in the house you close the eye, you are still the same. You go to Australia, go everywhere, you travel to go and do retreat, you close the eye, you are still the same. Your same problem, the face, the same dukkha, the same. What is not the same is if you know how to practice. And it's very simple. Vipassana is very simple. But because of today, everyone too clever, so it become very complicated. Because everyone want to ask a lot of questions, they sit for a while, then they have all the thing that comes. Example, we tell you to sit anything comes in, you know, detach, rising, falling, upeka, keep your heart upeka, and the 5 aggregate will disturb you already. The 5 aggregates, the Buddha saw these 5 aggregates and already say in the Visuddhimagga. The Visuddhimagga say, house builder, it was looking for you that I went through countless life to look for you, thinking that you are the one that actually is the creator lah. House builder is the creator. The Buddha, before he was enlightenment, he also went to look for creator. Like all the Brahmin in India and all the teaching talk about creator and God. No religion never talk about God. Every religion talk about someone create something. There's a God, there's a creator, there's a King Kong, there's something like that. Yeah, there's somebody there to make every one of you, to control every one of you. See? So the Buddha, before he became enlightened Buddha, he went through yawn of countless life thinking there was also something like that. But on the time when he attained, finally, when he attained, he saw this creator was nothing but the 5 aggregates. And it was so hard to find these 5 aggregates, to see these 5 aggregates. And nobody want to talk much about this 5 aggregate, and I am the only fella now in this existence talking the same story all over 100 times in different version. The 5 aggregates. And the Buddhas went through all yawn of life to see this 5 aggregate, finally saw this 5 aggregate and say in the Visuddhimagga, you are going to read the Visuddhimagga, house builder, because of seeking for you, I went through round rebirth, and now I saw you already. You are nothing but this phenomena of body, feelings, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. Not knowing you, I went through suffering. After destroying you, destroy, eradicate these 5 aggregates upon enlightenment, end of suffering. Finally, the Buddha realized all birth and decay ends. So now every one of you who practice Vipassana is to see the 5 aggregates, experience the 5 aggregates. You are experience the 5 aggregate until you complain dukkha. You experience pain, you experience agitation, you say, oh, like that, like this, like that. You are complaining about the 5 aggregates. Complaining about the 5 aggregates equals self. Because everyone believe that these 5 aggregates, initially without following the teaching of the Buddha, they think that the aggregate is self. Body, when you are hurt, you say, I'm hurt. There's a cut here, I got bruise here, I am hurt. You believe. So in this way, you believe body is me, self. When you have a feelings, something not nice feelings, it's not hurting, injury to your body this time. This time is Vedana, feelings. You feel something not so nice, and then you say, oh, I feel so not nice, I feel I. So the I become self. So the first body, second aggregate is the feelings. The third one, whatever you see, you hear, you smell, you taste, you believe is I'm the one who see. I saw it what? I tell you I saw it what? So you argue with somebody else. I saw, you didn't see, I saw. So you believe your seeing is real. So you believe there's an I. So the third aggregate, body, feelings, perception. Perception are the door where everything goes in, from the eye, from the ear you hear, from the sense door, the nose, the taste bud, the touching, and thinking. The fourth one is thinking, perception. Thinking every day. You are thinking non-stop. Yesterday non-stop, today non-stop, never stop. Your thinking never stop. That is the working of the aggregates. The fourth aggregates. And the other one is remembrance, memory. You remember last few years someone hurt you, someone cheat you, someone do this to you, you don't like. The memory, that is aggregates. So you believe the memory is you, self. So you cannot let go. So you become tense. All these 5 aggregate makes you believe is you. In actual fact, these are phenomena, things that just happen by itself. It's events. It's not you. So when you meditate, you see pain. So knowing there's a pain, detach from the pain, come back to your rising, falling with upeka. This is the step to practice. Right? You don't say why got pain. You don't start thinking, oh, because the pain come because today I sit too long. See? Thinking. Assumption is thinking. So aggregates is playing the fool with you. The thinking. When you see Vedana, then you start to think. Then that means aggregate are manifesting. These aggregates are always playing the fool. They are making you not able to meditate. The 5 aggregates. They are always there to stop you from meditating. Because these 5 aggregates is non-self, but you already believe in all your existence is self. So these 5 aggregates become very powerful. You will believe that, oh, I think I cannot meditate. I think today I'm not like that. You give all the reason. You think, you believe, your memory, and then your bodies agree. The pain, Vedana also come together. So all 5 friends, 5 of this aggregate are like 5 friends, 5 bad friends. You are the only person. So 5 of them will talk to you, say you're like that, you're bad. So finally you also give up, because 5 of them are more powerful than your conscious, your sati. Your sati not just strong yet. That's why your sati is your goodness, the goodness that can overcome these 5 hindrances, which is 5 aggregates, and they are the cause of all the hindrances that you name them. They are there. Pain, itchy, agitation, ill will, skeptical doubt, all these are caused by these 5 aggregates. So if you are not able to really know what is the 5 aggregates, meaning to say your meditation, you are not able to sati, follow your breath. So how to do it? Rising, falling. When there's a thinking, you know thinking. No, you must know first. Identify is a thinking. Detach, let it go. Okay? Like touch and go. Touch and go. Let go. And come back. Sati. Rising, falling. Upeka. The heart must be upeka. Just like you hold a glass of water. Don't shake like that. Keep still. Rising, falling. Keep the glass still. Like that. Sati. Then, as you sit, the 5 aggregates will arise in different format, in different form, in different feelings. They will come, and your job is to know that it's arise, detach, right? Come back to your Sampanchana, means come back to your rising, falling. Keep your heart upeka. Continue this way. Try to stay with the rising, falling. As the moment your rising, falling is weakened, aggregates will come up. Remember, this is another pointer. Another pointer. The moment your rising, falling become weak or slack a little bit enough, then the aggregates will come out. Thinking will come out. Vedana will come out. All the doubt, all the hindrances will come out. They are all the working of the 5 aggregates. Remember, once you are not focusing carefully, hindrance will come. That means to say, aggregates will come and catch out you. So simple as that. So when you are meditating and a lot of hindrance comes, that means to say, you are not able to focus that time. Remember this pointer. That's the problem only. Nothing wrong with it, with today that you are not able to meditate, because today you are just lazy. You are not putting enough balance, effort, mindful and concentration. Meaning to say, you are not balanced. Your meditation effort is not in balance. the 5 Panchapala is not balanced. That's why you have a lot of hindrances. So remember, if ever you have a lot of hindrances, double check on your Sampanjana, your rising and falling. Double check, yeah, your double check, is it not tuned properly today? That you are not watching the rising and falling consistently. That's why the aggregates, we call it hindrances, come in all sorts. So remember, if you are able to Sampanjana focus, the 5 aggregate will not come and disturb you, meaning to say no hindrances, and you'll be able to go to Samadhi and go smoothly, traveling down all the way from Penang to Singapore, driving smoothly and reach Nibbana in this life. So I think for today, I will end here because I'm going to cooking. I'm going to start cooking and feed this body. I say eat a lot of vegetable, this soup. So today is to go and feed the body. After feeding every one of you, the brain, giving you Dhamma already, now I will have to feed myself, feed this physical body. So everyone, enjoy. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. So if you already fed your body already, you have taken your lunch, now you can go and have a bath, relax, and go and face all the dukkha, the Four Noble Truth dukkha, the cause of dukkha. Go and face. And remember, it's very interesting one. Watch your rising, falling. You are not watching the rising, falling, all the 5 aggregates will come. Meaning to say, kilesa will come, hindrances will come, and then you will go into the storm. Now, check yourself. Oi, am I rising, falling carefully or not? Tell yourself. Then check and see, is it very hot that makes you start to wondering, thinking, is it the condition, the environment is too hot, stuffy or what? Adjust yourself. Check what's the problem. Then if you found the problem, if it's hot, go on the aircon, right? If it is too cold, on the fan. Or if you are feeling itchy, maybe you not yet go and bathe and come and meditate again. Don't force. Don't force yourself. You force yourself, you go nowhere. Be wise, middle way, panya. Don't say I sit already, cannot sit, must not move. You already detected the problem already. Go and solve the problem first. If it's hot, go on the aircon. If you are not yet bathed, sweating, go and bathe and come and meditate again. While bathing, touching the water, spraying the body, touching, washing, rubbing, mindful, like that lah. Then after that, go and meditate lah. Right? So, Sukhi Hotu, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. So, see you every Sandy. You come so late. I think I have talked so long already. So it's recorded lah. Listen again. Very easy. Meditation is very easy. Enjoy. Everyone enjoy. Huili enjoy. Sukhi Hotu, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. I'll go and cook now for myself. And you go and eat. What was her name? Going to lunch later. Okay. See you everybody. Bye bye.